Two superhero films, both from the early 2000s, both from the production house of Marvel. One spiraled Hollywood into a superhero frenzy, the other did not. Why? We are the Story Gibbons for Panpipe, and this is how Spider-Man defeated X-Men in the box office. In the early 2000s, superheroes were just beginning to make their mark on the silver screen. Two trailblazers swung onto the movie scene, captivating audiences with their thrilling action, complex characters, and groundbreaking special effects. 2000 X-Men depicted a group of mutants with extraordinary abilities who fight to protect both mutants and humanity from the extremist agenda of Magneto, a fellow mutant who believes in mutant superiority. 2002 Spider-Man follows the journey of a high school student who gains spider-like abilities and has to protect his loved ones against a vicious villain who dressed like a green goblin. While both Spider-Man and X-Men were important for bringing superheroes to the forefront of mainstream cinema, Spider-Man overshadowed X-Men with its financial success. This is not to say that X-Men is a bad movie, or that it lost money, but overall, Spider-Man is accredited with a more significant impact on the superhero movie genre. Even though Peter Parker's budget was twice as the budget of X-Men, it also made twice as much at the box office, making it one of the highest-grossing movies of its time. We believe that the key to Spider-Man's success is in the storytelling, particularly in the way it is utilizing and developing its characters. First, Spider-Man had a relatable protagonist. Peter Parker's nerdy teenager persona struck a chord with audiences. Unlike the mutant metaphors and the mature themes of X-Men, Spider-Man offered an engaging, struggling hero with everyday life and responsibilities, making him feel more grounded and accessible. While X-Men starts with young Rogue as the focal point of the X-Men narrative, the film quickly shifts to the larger conflict between Magneto and Professor X, with Rogue mainly serving as a plot device to move the story forward. Her individual journey lacks the depth and exploration typical of coming-of-age narratives. Next, Spider-Man embraced a lighter tone compared to X-Men's darker and more serious atmosphere. This made it more family-friendly and appealing to a broader audience. And finally, Spider-Man decided to tell a nuanced coming-of-age story with a superhero flavor, which proved more intriguing than X-Men's classic superhero origin story. This final point may be the most important of differences. Peter Parker's journey combines relatable teenage struggles with superhero action, creating a compelling coming-of-age story that explores universal themes such as responsibility, personal growth, and the challenges of balancing self-interest with the needs of others. This combination of thematic elements from start to finish solidifies its position as a beloved example of the coming-of-age genre in an action-packed superhero film. Coming-of-age movies aren't limited to any specific age group. These themes can resonate with audiences of all ages. Coming-of-age stories explore universal themes like discovery of identity, the complexity of love and relationship, the challenges of loss and grief, taking responsibility over your independent life, and growing through diversity. These themes are relevant to all people, regardless of their life stage. We all continue to evolve, face new challenges, and discover new aspects of ourselves throughout our lives. Besides, choosing the father of Peter's best friend as the main villain of the film brings the conflict close to home, raising the stakes and intensifying the emotional impact of the narrative. Unlike Spider-Man's focused storyline, X-Men tries to comment on several themes, but commit to none. It doesn't follow Rogue's journey for acceptance or her fear of isolation. The mutants' struggle against discrimination and prejudice is not explored by the main conflict of the movie. Though differences between the main characters receive some of the spotlight, they are mainly played for laughs, do not hinder the collaboration of the team in the third act, and therefore, they do not hinder the overall goals of the team. Moreover, since the X-Men are fighting Charles's best friend, and not someone who has any personal relationship with them, the conflict of the third act is detached from any emotional impact. This is not to say that Spider-Man is a perfect movie, nor to say that X-Men was a bad one. Both films have their moments, and both have flaws. But if Marvel plans to reboot their franchise, they should study these shortcomings and strive to avoid similar pitfalls in their future projects. Spider-Man's success was partly due to its relatable protagonist, who faced typical teenage struggles alongside his superhero duties. Marvel should prioritize creating characters with whom audiences can connect on a personal level. By comparing the thematic questions of both the 2002 Spider-Man and the 2000 X-Men film, Marvel can gain valuable insights for their future cinematic endeavors. If Marvel will develop personal storylines that explore through struggles and dilemmas, big thematic concepts such as identity and acceptance, Marvel can gain a deeper understanding of the universal themes that resonate with audiences and inform their storytelling moving forward. This is why we believe that Marvel should explore different versions of coming-to-age stories that will force them to raise the stakes and emotional investment by lowering the conflict to the personal and individual level. This is how Marvel managed to save the animated X-Men of the 90s. Make sure to click on the link below and find out how before you leave. We are the Story Gibbons for Panpipe, and until next time, stay curious and have fun.